right, back with Mr. John Cooper from the band Skillet. John, how are you tonight, man?
Good. I like being called Mr.
Mr. John.
Mr. John Cooper.
Mr. John Cooper.
I'm going to make my kids call me that.
Mr. John Cooper's Neighborhood. I mean, I see a TV show coming.
It should be.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, a few things that I want to get to. First of all, your album coming out in November, Revolution.
Woo!
That, man, so far what we heard has been killer.
Oh, thank you so much.
We love it. Tell us the concept about this album, if you don't mind.
I'd love to. So, the record's called Revolution. What is this revolution? Because I talk a lot about culture. Sometimes people think it's political. Political revolution cannot save us. It is not about a political revolution. I don't care what happens in politics. This country is just going down the drains. We're in a very bad place. We need a spiritual revolution. It is a revolution to come back to God. It is a revolution of love, of understanding. But we're really headed in a bad place. And that's why I wanted to release this record this year. It has to be this year. Now, releasing it the same month as an election.
Is it the week of?
It's the week of, yes.
Okay, there you go.
It's not the best publicity idea, but I didn't care. It has to come out. This is a record for this year because it is speaking to these issues. As Christians, I love politics. I care about politics. It matters. But it can't save us. Only the gospel of Christ can turn this thing around. Otherwise, we're headed in a bad direction. I want to give hope to people, encourage them. I want Christians to, when they listen to my record, to feel buttressed. If that's a good old-fashioned word, buttressed, strong. I want them to feel empowered to say, "Wait a minute, I'm not ashamed of the gospel of Christ. I'm not embarrassed of Jesus. I ain't going to be quiet. I'm going to be loud for Jesus because that's what's going to save people. It's the truth that sets you free." So we got to get bold.
Yeah. I mean,
that's what Mr. John Cooper says
in his neighborhood. I totally agree. Like, man, our culture's so confused. I heard a preacher say a few weeks ago that we need a revival of sanity. I mean, people are confused about, who they are. We need a revolution. We need God to just shake people. We need to shake him, John.
Amen. The Presbyterians, I think it's the Presbyterians, the Reformed people have a great saying they call Christ or chaos. You can either choose Christ or you'll get chaos. That's I didn't choose chaos. That's what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And we are finally seeing that because American culture was Christianized for so long that when I was growing up, even if you weren't a Christian, you had very Christian ideas about good and evil, morality, what is sanity? Can I be a dog? No, you can't be a dog. You're a dude. Shut up. Things like that. That is all now leaving because we have rejected Christ, rejected his ways, and now it's like every day I go, I don't think it can get weirder. Wrong, it gets weirder. So I think that when we stand up for Jesus, we are standing up for sanity. We are standing up for a rational world, which is why we're beginning to see a lot of people come to Christ who are on the truth seeker side. Have you noticed that?
Yep.
People talking about Jesus, I was like, it's crazy. Russell Brand. You have people like Jordan Peterson. You have people that have been like leftists their whole lives going, well, I didn't believe in God, but I now believe in evil. What does that mean? And they're beginning to come to Jesus. It's crazy. Lots of rock and roll musicians, secular rock musicians coming to Jesus.
Yeah.
I saw the singer for 3 Doors Down preaching recently.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Scott Stapp from Creed.
Yeah. Alice Cooper. You're starting to see all these people, and they're like, well, I just found Jesus. I don't know what to do. And it's so cool. Why? Because they are truth seekers, and they're realizing that the chaos of the world says something about the way God made the universe. Yeah.
There's a God. His ways are right.
Yep.
So go listen to Skillet's new album.
That's right, Revolution. One more question. I have always wanted to know this and I wondered why y'all haven't. Skillet needs to do Christmas.
We do. We almost recorded a Christmas song this year. But we got so busy and then decided to release the full album that we punted. But I still say we do need to.
Yes, you do. You do, seriously.
If we do one, it'll be because of this conversation. I'm not joking, because now you got me thinking.
I'm just saying, we talked earlier about the old school sounding of Christmas music. That's Skillet. You should do it.
I like it. Let's roasting on an open fire. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe not.
Yeah, maybe not. Well, thanks, John.
We'll make it sound like Mr. John Cooper's Neighborhood would do it. We'll be like, we're in the neighborhood. Oh, well,
Thanks,
something
man.
like that.
Appreciate you.
Good to talk.